And here we go. Good evening, everyone. It is Tuesday evening, and this is usually when I have Teacher Tech Talk, and it's been a while. I know. I'm not even going to give you any excuses. The school year is over. Summer has started. I still have summer school, which still sucks, but nonetheless, I'm here. And summer school doesn't suck, but it does suck for my students who have to be in summer school. Every principal's dream is to have a summer with no kid in summer school, but this summer is very different, and it is what it is. But the reason I'm here this evening is to literally share with you my whole entire new setup. Like, I am so psyched. I've had this for over a week now, but I just haven't had the time to really create this video, or even better to go live. So here we go. I'm just going to jump right into it. Bam, this is it right here. Some of you are probably watching right now asking yourself, okay, what changed? What's different here? So I don't know if you guys remember, I was working off of a MacBook Pro, an amazing machine. You know, it was the MacBook Pro, the 16-inch screen, 1 terabyte hard drive. 16 gig. I think it was 16 gig gigahertz processor. It did the work. However, it's a little bit older. I think it's 2019 or 18. I think it's 19, and it's slowing down a little bit. You know, so and I knew with all the content I was creating, especially going streaming live, that I needed something, and I had my eye on the Mac Mini. This right here, the Mac Mini with the M1 chip. This is the version. This is 256 gigabytes as far as the hard drive is concerned, which didn't bother me because I have an 8 terabyte hard drive right behind this screen right here, and this has the M1 chip, 16 gigahertz processor. All that stuff is like French to me. I'll be honest with you. I am a tech. I'm a tech fan, but when it comes to computers and processors, I just kind of jack it up. You know, I just know it's fast enough to do what I need it to do. And of course, because I shifted to the Mac Mini, which is pretty much that's the computer itself, I need to have a monitor versus the MacBook Pro that has all that attached to it. What did that mean? It meant that I had to get something that I can use to see what I'm doing. So I got this right here. This is a 27-inch. I have to actually pull it up so I can make sure I knew exactly which one this was. This is the 27-inch Acer CB272. It's a full high def monitor, not 4K, none of that. And honestly, I don't need that. I just need to be able to see what I'm doing. And as you can see right here, this right here, it's my program screen. So from Ecamm Live, so I can see exactly what you guys see, and which allows me to be able to talk to you. And if I can just look off the screen just a little bit to see how I'm doing, and look back up at you, and I'm good. It's right here in front of me. This is so amazing to me. I guess some of you are probably thinking, okay, this is not a big deal. This is something that people have had forever. But for me, working off of a MacBook and have such a small screen, and having to have I had a 5-inch monitor under my camera so I could kind of see what's going on, and the quality wasn't very good. The colors was off, so I didn't really get to see what exactly was happening. Here I get to see everything. But then, of course, some of you are asking, but what is that? So as you saw in the description of this video, it's a dual monitor system that's set up. And usually you see two dual monitors where they're like they're both landscapes, just like this. But this is portrait. And the other thing I'm going to tell you, it's not the same size as this. This is the just want to make sure, where are you? This is a CB, the Acer also CB 242Y, and it's also a full HD 1080 monitor. However, this is the 24-inch, so this is 27, this is 24. And why not get this both the same size? Because I knew that I wanted my secondary monitor, the other monitor, to be vertical. And if I did a 27-inch vertical, it would just be, for me personally, aesthetically speaking, I didn't need it to be that big, because I wanted this to be vertical, which allows me to do so much more. going through documents on a vertical screen is so much easier. You know, as a principal, I got to read these long emails and all these long documents, and I'm squinting my eyes, going blind, even more blind than I am watching this stuff on a smaller screen. But this allows me to see my documents much easier. If I want to, I can run my chats through here when I'm live streaming. But what I've done with my live streaming is I have my Ecamm Live right here, my main monitor here. Let me go over here. My preview mode is right up here. I can see everything. If chats are coming in, they'll come up down here. Everything is right here, you know. So I can focus here. And if I need to turn my head to the left, I can turn my head to the left and see what's going on, and be back right here and keep doing my thing. Guys, if you don't hear it from my voice already, I'm super excited about having this set up here. And of course, I still have my Rodecaster Pro, the heartbeat of my audio. I have my Stream Deck here, which I now have to reprogram, because this whole entire setup was really based on my what I had set up in my MacBook Pro. So as a result now is whenever I plug in my MacBook Pro, all the settings from there hits this, which means I'm going to purchase another Stream Deck for my MacBook Pro. I'm going to tell you why in a little bit. But for right now, this right here, I have to reprogram. Then my A10 Mini is still here. All my cameras are connected to this. And of course, you know, you guys already know this. I shared this with you before. I have my EOS R, which is my main camera. I have my GoPro, which is right above here, right there, overhead, you know, which is awesome because I can get pretty beautiful 4K up to 4K video through here if I wanted to, but I'm streaming 1080p. Then I have my other camera, which is really my secondary camera, which is right over here, so I can say hi to you guys. And why do I have this camera here? Because sometimes I need to create content, and of course, without this being overhead, this wouldn't be in the shot. There's the boom arm that holds my GoPro, but I can create content like this for different videos, so I don't always have to have the same background that you guys are used to. I can change it up a little bit. I don't know what I'm going to do with this, but it gives me a different vantage point. Of course, and my trusty MacBook, my trusty iPad Pro is here, so I can use it as a whiteboard or do my research or whatever I need to do, and also be able to stream video and audio if I need to right into Ecamm Live. So this is it right here. You know, this is like, you guys don't understand. Like, then the other thing too, I realized is all of a sudden I have all this real estate on my table. I have so much more room here. So if I need to do overhead shot to do something, I can move things out of the way much easier than I did before. Before, I just felt like I had so many stands and things going on. And but this is my setup here. What do you guys think? Please let me know. I know I'm avoiding all the tech terminology and everything else, but most of the stuff in here you're already aware of. The Acer monitors, I guess I could put that in the description. But what do you think about this? Those of you who have your own home studio set up for whatever you're doing, streaming or just doing work at home, do you have a vertical monitor? And if you don't have a vertical monitor and you've been thinking about having dual monitors, really find a vertical. And the thing I got to tell you about this is the fact that this monitor right here, even this one here, the 27-inch, can actually be turned and made vertical to be made portrait. So if you notice over here, I don't know if you can tell, the Acer symbol right here, this is the Acer symbol that's the same as this right here. It's just that this has been made portrait from landscape. So you actually have to buy the monitor that allows you to turn it. And once you turn it, then I believe I had to in my settings in the MacBook Pro, I had to tell the computer the orientation of my monitor, and then it took me a while to figure that out. It took me a while because I'm impatient. I should have, I don't know, read it up or whatever. I wanted to figure it out, but I figured out in your settings for your display, there's attributes, and you select what degrees or counterclockwise or clockwise or whatever, and the degrees that you want the image to be flipped. But once that's done, this is it. You know, this is my setup here. Hope you like it. You know, let me know again what you think, and I'll see you guys soon. All right. Let me show you my pretty face. Thank you again. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you guys soon. All right. Peace.